Good day, folks. Don here from 3BR Power Sports. I have been testing action cameras to see how much power they draw, and today I'm going to step back in time and test the HERO9 rather than one of the newer cameras that I have. And the reason I'm doing that, I had a customer call me and say that he is unable to record with the battery removed in his HERO9. Now, back when the HERO9 was the latest camera, I used it as a dash cam on my motorcycle as I do each new rev, and I don't recall ever having any issues with it. So I thought, okay, I'll just back up and use my current test methods to see what it does or does not do. I'll be recording using my USB analyzer, and I will then record the data on a spreadsheet. The HERO9 is a BC 1.2, that's battery charging 1.2 device. There is no fast charge mode, so I've just blanked those areas out. So let's get started. Here's the HERO9 with the battery in, and I'll be using the X PWR H9 cable just to be sure that I'm testing in the same mode as the customer had. Okay, the camera is off. We are plugging in. You can see we are pulling about 7.9, almost 8 watts. That's okay, so let's record that. Now, let's go ahead and turn the camera on. And it jumps up just a little bit around the 8.8, 8.9 watt range. So let's record that, 8 watts. All right, now let's go into record mode. And it drops down as we would expect. GoPro is pretty efficient in record mode, which is good. Low power means low heat because about 98% of the power consumed by the camera gets converted to heat. So now we're down at about little under 5 watts. Gonna be fair. All right, I've upped the frame rate to 60 frames a second. The HERO9 does not support 120, so let's change this to 60. Save that and start recording. Okay, pretty much the same. We're looking around a little over 5 watts. Maybe it's gone up a little bit. Let's call it 5.2. All right, so now let's go the other way. Okay, we're now recording at 1080. 30 frames a second. So you just dropped quite a bit. That's nice. It's down to 4.5 watts. Let's call it 4 watts. Okay, we're at 1080, 240 frames a second. We're back up in the 4.7 to 5.2 range. So let's call that 5 watt average. 5.095, so 5.1 I think it'd be fair. Okay. Those are all pretty good numbers. Like I say, power equals heat, and so you want to see these numbers as low as you can. Now I'm going to take the battery out and repeat the tests. Okay, we're back with the battery out, the camera off, and as you'd expect, it's not doing anything but probably running the Wi-Fi, and it's down about 40 milliwatts. Let's go ahead and record that. All right, let's turn the camera on, and we are about 500, 600 milliamps, and it's running about 2.9 average. So let's record that. Okay. And we're at 4K 30. Start recording, and let's say it's averaging around 5.1. So pretty close to what it was doing with the battery in place. So let's go ahead and up the frame rate. We are recording at 4K 60, and it's staying right about the same, 5.1, something like that. And these numbers, when you compare them, they're about the same. All right, I'm going to go to 1080 240 because that's what that particular preset's at. So let's see what we have here. All right, we're still right in the 5.1 range, something like that. So pretty consistent with what we had before. So let's get that 5.1 in here. Okay, here we are at 1080 30, and we are, let's say it's averaging somewhere in the 4s maybe. So yep, just about what it was before. So there you have it. When you're looking at the numbers with the camera turned off, or just on. It's charging the battery at a reasonably good clip for BC 1.2, and then it drops down when it's recording to low numbers. Again, this is good because of heat. I don't see any issue with the recording without the battery in it, so I'm not sure what was happening with this particular customer. But anyway, this confirms that it actually does record just fine with the battery removed.